A very, very important and most requested video that I've gotten from students since we've done the update for the course, as in relation to Australians. And of course, it's a very needed video. So yes, I've done my research, and yes, as we're all starting to sell on Amazon and the Aussie market, we will need to know about import taxes, this 10% GST, or whatever the hell it is, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you guys are very, very lucky, as this video, this is another video which I only do it, I don't really do it often, but I'll sneak maybe one video here and there from the course into YouTube out to the public, and these are just the more wide, varied videos that that a lot of people can benefit from, and it still validates the people in the course, obviously, but it's a video that I think that the majority can benefit from if you're looking to sell on Amazon. But apart from that, without further ado, we're going to get into this video. I don't like talking about all this fluffy stuff, so we're going to get right into this video. And this is about the GST and import tax, whatever you want to call it. This 10% thing on orders over $1,000. So if you guys don't know, when you're importing, if you're looking to sell in Australia, if you're importing from China, which is a majority about what I teach and what I teach in the course, you are subject to GST, or to a 10% import tax when you're importing on orders over $1,000. So the part that most people got stuck on is, when do I worry about it and how do I go about it? So yes, I've done my research, and if you're looking for more information, go and seek professional help. I'm going by what I've experienced, and I'm going by what my students have experienced and what I have done my research on. So as far as I know, when you are importing into Australia, if the worth, and this is what it says here, this is from the government website, the Australian government website. So if it is worth over $1,000, this is the one that we need to worry about. You're not going to be getting, hopefully you're not going to be getting tobacco or alcoholic beverages in when you're selling on Amazon. That's not what I adhere to. I don't recommend you do that. But what we want to worry about is, if it's under $1,000, you're not going to be subject to the 10% tax. If it's over $1,000, you have to factor in that 10% tax on top of what your complete, your overall product cost is. So let's just say if your whole product that you're getting in, the total amount is worth $1,200, you have to factor in the 10% on top of that. So make sure you factor that in. So the biggest thing is, how do we go about, another big question is, how do we go about paying it? We don't know what happens. So yes, this is where the research comes in, and this is where my advice comes in for it. So going by importing, so this is by another government website from the Australian Border Force. So this is when it gets to the border. I'll just have to go to where the payment is. Where are we? I think I passed it. Payment methods, there we go. So this is basically what's going to happen if it's over $1,000. It's going to get to the border, and all that's going to happen is, and a lot of people think that it's a lot more complicated than what it is. All that's going to happen is that you're going to receive an invoice, and then if you want more, you just basically pay the invoice. That's all it is. You pay the invoice to the border, and that's all it is. So if you want more info, I've also opened up this tab, paying invoices to the department. It just says, we issue several types of invoice documents to clients to notify them of payment due. So you'll get the invoice, and it gives you a bit more info about the import declaration and the invoices and whatnot. And you just pay the invoice, and that's all it is. So as long as you're factoring in this 10%, if it's over $1,000, you don't have to worry about calling places up and, am I going to get in trouble if I don't pay it? No, just put it this way. You make an order through Alibaba. It's got your name, it's got your details on it. The border, the guys at the customs at the border are going to look at that, and they're going to look at your information. They're going to look at the product that's there. They'll probably assess it just to make sure that you're not bringing in anything illegal and whatnot. Hopefully you guys aren't doing that, by the way. I don't adhere to that, okay? I don't adhere to that in this channel. Okay, we're a very well matured channel here, obviously, as you guys know. But they're going to assess it, and then they're going to get in contact with you. They're going to send you the invoice going by the 10%. and by what they've assessed. So as long as it's nothing complicated that you're getting in, if it's products that I talk about, you know, here and on the course, and just simple products that you're getting in, nothing that's controversial, nothing that's, you know, that's why I talk about the different kinds of categories to sell in, different kinds of products, you know, no edibles, no nothing, you know, like no lotions and things like that that go on your face, because you know, that's when you're going to need approvals and whatnot. If it's just a simple product, all they're going to do is assess it, they're going to send you an invoice, you pay the invoice, and away you go. That's pretty much it. You can get it, you know, into the warehouse, and pretty much it. That's all you need to worry about. So that is all about GST. And guys, I can understand your pain, because trying to find a video on this that's just straightforward on how to pay GST when importing into Australia, it's so hard to find. So I think this video is going to help a lot of people out. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of it. But apart from that, guys, that is how, you know, that's what you need to worry about when importing goods into Australia, and this GST and import tax stuff. And that is how you pay it. That's all there is to it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.